Hi, my name is Dr. Dylan Remmick here with Minnesota Regenerative Institute, and we have David with us today who's nice enough to share his story so far. David, can you tell us a little bit about how you were feeling when you initially came into our office?
Well, my feet were numb all the time, 24/7, and not only were they numb, but they would ache, and so if I had to be on my feet for any period of time, they just got worse. And so if I would be on them for 3-4 hours during the day, all I wanted to do was go home and put them up. And then I was pretty much done for the day. My wife would ask me to go for a walk, and I really want to go, but didn't feel like I could.
Yeah.
So very discouraging. And I was kind of feeling that that was going to be the rest of my life.
And how was your sleep at that time?
Not good. I never really slept well. I think part of it might have been the job I was in for many years, but the other part was my feet.
Yeah.
Every time I woke up, I felt them. Sometimes they woke me up.
Yeah.
And like I said, I just had kind of decided that that was the way the rest of my life was going to be.
How was your balance when we met?
Gone.
Gone?
I mean, I didn't have my balance at all. It was, embarrassing because I'd feel sometimes like, I could fall over at any point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People were watching you, wondering
Yeah.
why you were stumbling.
Well, they wondered if I had a few, already. It didn't matter what part of the day, and I just simply didn't have any feeling in my feet. Therefore, I didn't have any balance.
How long were you dealing with that type of problem? The numbness, the pain at times, the lack of ability to have balance?
I think it was probably, it started about, I was thinking about this, it was starting about 10 years ago probably.
10 years ago.
When I really noticed it, because that's when I went up to try to get some implants. Insoles for because my feet were really starting to bother me.
Yeah.
But then it got progressively worse. Every year was worse. Nothing seemed to help. Getting off my feet, in my job I would probably put on 6, 7, 8 miles a day. And it got to be really, really bothersome my last couple of years, in my job, and I'd find myself wanting to get out and be around because that's what I've always done, but it was just miserable.
Easier to go home and sit.
Yeah, that's what I felt like.
What were doctors telling you to do with your feet?
More than anything, kind of live with it.
Yeah.
They said you could, get some insoles, some actual ones that you get a prescription for. And I almost did, but I just thought, I felt like I was stuck.
Yeah. So we've been working for 90 days. How do you feel now compared to where you did in February?
Well, I don't want this to sound silly, but I feel like a different person. I can feel my feet, and we built a new house a couple of years back, and I never had a chance to feel the heated floor. Everybody always said how nice the heated floor was. Well, it was, probably a couple of months ago, a month and a half ago maybe. And I said to my wife, brushing my teeth in the morning, I said, I can feel the heated floor, which was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
In all honesty.
Yeah.
And even though the sessions that I do in the morning and the night can be kind of time consuming,
Yep.
made it all worth it. I was very, very religious about doing them in the morning and at night, and I continue to be, just because of how I feel like they're getting better.
Yeah. How would you say your balance is now?
It's better. I think my balance might have been affected years ago by some Lyme's disease, but it's better than it was.
Yeah.
Because I can feel my feet.
Yeah.
So I can feel if I'm starting to teeter, you know, and correct myself. Yeah, like I said, I really feel like a new, improved person.
Good. So if you were to rate your level of improvement on a scale from 0, meaning my feet are the same way they used to be, 10, meaning they're perfect, how would you say they are now about 90 days in?
You know, it's, you know, we had the test and it's so subjective, but I would say some days are better than others. On my worst day, 50%. On my best day, 60 or 70% better. Yeah.
And we still got work to do?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm still going to go hard at it because I do feel them getting better. Like I said, good days and not so good days.
Yeah.
But even the not so good days are way better
Better than the old days.
than it was.
Well, take it from David, if you struggle with problems like he did and felt like that was the rest of your life, hopefully we can help you the same way.